Hey there, Supalama here. Today is actually something a little special. This is a challenge lock here, pinned by JP McPinning. Brand is LL here. This is also my very first challenge lock that I've ever picked that's not mine. I've picked many of my own, but nothing made by other people. So here is the pinning. If the camera wants to focus for 5 seconds. And it does work. It is a little bit sticky in the key, but once the key is in, it does work. There's a little bit of a hang up turning right, but that's it. And then getting it out when I first opened the box was a bit of a pain, but now that it's in and out, it seems to have got the whole mechanism moving. So let's see what JP's put in here for me. We've talked quite a bit, and I have shown him some pins that I've made and some locks that I've put together. So it's quite possible he's learned a few things from me over the course of talking to him. And if that's the case, I should probably get worried if he's taken off after me. Let's see here. Actually, this DeForest is actually a little too tall. Let's try a medium hook. What we got at this? Yeah, I should be able to get that. How many pins we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what we have here? Yep, feeling 5. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Very, very light tension start at the back. We'll click on 4. Getting hung up on 3. Click on 3. Getting hung up on 1 and 2. A little bit of rotation there. Let me try and get under 1 again. In fact, that medium hook is still too steep. Use a shallow hook. Yeah, that's just getting under there. Counter rotation on 1. Good click, still got a deep false set. Click on 2. Counter rotation and click on 2. Okay, 1 and 2. Nothing. Click on 3. Okay, let's move back to the medium hook. See what else we got. 1 feels like he's done. Little touch on 2, and I got a little bit of core movement. Getting counter rotation on, that appears to be 3 or 2, and another click. That's, oh, I just touched 3 or 4. No, that was 3, and I got some nice rotation. That feels like 4, counter rotation. But he doesn't want to move. Oh, okay, there we go. Just took off a little bit of my tension and he clicked right in. Not feeling anything on 5. No, he's solid. Okay. Not getting anything from 1. Not getting anything from anybody. Let's go back to the shallow hook. Nobody's talking. Okay, let's try my new Peterson gem. See if I can get anything here. You know what? I'm getting counter rotation on what feels like 5. We'll click on him. No turn on the core though. That feels like counter rotation on 5 again. Just not getting him with this gem though. Try my DeForest diamond, see if I can get him up there. No, he's too tall. I'll go back to the medium hook, see if I can get under there. Yeah, there we go. Nice click on 5. And I'm not getting anyone talking back to me again. Nothing on 5. Nothing on 4. Nothing on 3, 2, or 1. They've all gone silent. I have to start getting rough with them then. I'm thinking 5 has got something going on with it. Not getting anything back from any of these guys. Oh, hold on. There's counter rotation there. That's either 5 or 4. Good click. That was 4. Some counter rotation on 5. We'll click on 4 or 5. Something is hanging me up real good here. I am not sure what's holding me up. There must be something going on with 5 because he should be a lot higher than that if I remember the key. Okay, I've lost my false set here. Let's go back to the shallow hook. Start prodding around. Oh, okay. I think that was 3 or 4. I got 2 good clicks and immediately got my false set back. That feels like that's 5. That's 3. Lost my full set though. I don't know if I've overset him or what's going on. Okay, I've dropped him back down, got my false set back, and try again. No, something's not right there. Deep false set. Got my click. Lost my deep false set though. Where did that go? Okay, drop that back down and got my deep false set back again. That feels like, was that 1, 2, 3 is giving me some good feedback. Let me give him a click, another click. Click on 4 or 5. Okay, very nice, good click on, what is that, 5. Looks like I'm in a deeper set than I was before. What am I running here? Oh geez, 12 minutes for pick time. That feels like 4. That's just not doing it. Let me try the gem. There we go, we're open on 4. That is quite the lock, but that's also my first time trying to pick this lock as well, so hopefully I get some... Actually, I'll prop this back up in here while I move the camera around. Hopefully I keep everything in frame. Okay, I should be able to pull this down just like that. There we go. Okay, whew. That is a good pick, that one. I'm excited to see what you put in here. Let's see here. Phillips, there a little bit. I've got a key, so I will lock that back up. Key. And I will use a shim on this one. Felt like a little bit of some T-pins are in there, so don't want to lose anything. Get in there. Definitely something hanging up on there. That's about as far as that's going to go. Okay. Well, we'll leave it as that. That looks like that'll fit. Key pins are this way. Alright. So there's all our key pins there. And there's the nastiness. Seeing some countermilling, some threading. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to get that drill bit you mentioned, because that's doing a good job for undercutting. Okay. These all appear to be security key pins. Okay, so the core. We got standard chamber for 1, undercut for 2, threaded for 3. What else we got? Standard for 4, and that appears to be undercut on 5. Very, very well done on that. And what do we have up top? Pinning tweezers. Nice deep spool on one. That went like that. And that appears to be a copper spring. An assa pin for pin 2. I was wondering why you were going to buy those. That went like that. That looks like another copper spring. Come on out. There we go. Yep, copper spring. That one looks to be a little bit stretched out. Hopefully I didn't do that. A nice double spool or deep serrations, call it what you want. We'll get a close-up on these after. And that looks like another copper spring. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, there's the T-pin. That one's on 4. Like that. Oh, and there was a wafer on there. Okay. I will have to get back to you on whether that was on the bottom or the top then. I would think it'd be there, but it might also be on the top. And another copper spring. And finally, another that looks almost like a modified assa barrel pin. It kind of does look like some was taken away on that. And lastly, another copper spring. And up top we have they look like they're all stock chambers. It doesn't look like there's any modifications from the looks of this. Just gonna feel. 1 feels clean, 2 clean, 3 clean, 4 not feeling anything, 4 clean there as well. So up top is completely modified, and again the bottom is where all the magic happened. Okay, let's look at these pins. So give me a second to rearrange these. Okay, key pins. Very, very nice serrations on 1. A deep spoolie serrated on 2. Another 2 deep spoolie serrated on 3. 4. Another deep cut on that. 5. Completely standard. Up top, a nice deep spool. It almost tapers off at the bottom as well, so it's almost partially a mushroom as well. 2, we've got a standard assa barrel pin. 3, we've got this really nice double spool going on with it. Very, very nice. 4, we've got, it was either a T-pin or a drunken spool. I'll have to double check with JP McPinning if it sat like that or whether it sat with the wafer in between. That would be very interesting to find out. And then for 4, we've got what looks to be a modified assa barrel pin, because that centerpiece looks like it's been turned to have the inner diameter, and then it's got a couple of lips on it, and it does feel like it's been turned as well. And then it's got its standard lip on the bottom again. So let's see how he's milled this out. Oh, I see. He's tried to get the assa pins to catch in there, and damn, did they ever do a good job of that. I'm thinking this wafer was on the top. Thinking that wafer was on the top and it was just the T-pin. Because if the wafer is on the bottom, it immediately makes the shear line, and you don't need to pick that T-pin at all. And this guy sat in here like that. So here, if I can get everything to focus right, is how the lock sits naturally without the key inside. Very, very nice. The undercuts were made very, very well and very, very grabby for those assa pins. I couldn't feel any counter rotation off of them. It was very, very interesting. You had to actually manually counter rotate a little bit in order to push those up beyond, and even then I was just guessing at what I needed to do on this lock. So this is a very, very good lock put together by JP McPinning. And for the first challenge lock I've ever picked, I would say I've done a good job trying to learn how this works. Come on. So these, I just want to take a look at the undercuts here. You know, very, very grabby. Look at that. They don't want to come out of there very well. I might have to order one of those Dremel bits from you, JP. You're doing a wonderful job for your undercuts. Yeah, they don't want to come out whatsoever, and I am pulling. Yeah, very, very nice. Okay, well, there it is. JP McPinning's LL lock. My very first challenge lock ever picked. Done. Thank you for the lock, and I will pass it along.